What's up, guys? Welcome back. It's currently 60 something degrees in the middle of January in New England. It's kind of nice, kind of weird, but we're going to take advantage of it and replace the cutting edge on my Western plow. So let's get that thing hooked up into the garage and we'll take a look at what we got. So, got in the garage, got on jack stands because safety first. We got a new cutting edge here, which is the top one, and then a back drag blade for the bottom, which I've never used or have any experience with, so that's going to be new, but it was cheap enough and for to give a shot. So, got the part numbers information there. If anybody has the same plow, this is a 7.5 foot Western Ultramount plow. So, I guess step one is going to be getting all the old bolts out. We'll probably have to cut most of them off, but we'll see what we got. Talbot Industries Milwaukee display and pick out our tools of choice. We're going to go with the 1/2 inch impact gun and a fresh battery.
We're going to have to cut most of these off.
So we're about 10 minutes into the project and we're already taking steps backwards because, as you can see, the bolt holes in the new cutting edge are on the center point versus the old one were towards the top. And if I wasn't running the back drag edge, it probably wouldn't be that big of a deal. You would just kind of lose the amount of wear space that you have. But with the back drag edge, even with it all the way up, the back drag edge hits the ground about 1 inch before this edge does. So that means we're going to be drilling some new bolts up towards the top edge of this cutting edge and trying again for round 2. So fast forward a little bit, and as you can see, we got the holes moved up from where they were before. We ended up using the plasma cutter to plasma out some holes for 2 reasons. One, turns out that there's some sort of hardness rating to the cutting edge, which when you think about it makes sense, but I completely overlooked that fact originally. And 2, you can't drill square holes with a drill bit, obviously, but you can cut square holes with a plasma cutter. So we went ahead and cut out all the holes, and we're putting everything back on loosely. If you use a couple heel bars, it makes life a lot easier to get the blade held up in place. And then we went ahead and welded up the old holes. We got all the bolts in, brand new bolts I got from the master car, just grade 8 carriage bolts, and then I got some grade 8 nylock washered nuts as well. So we'll get everything bolted up and see how it goes when we're all done. So it's all bolted up. We went down to the closest parking lot on a level surface, dropped the plow down, and that's how we based off of where to tighten everything up. So that's what it looks like once everything's bolted together. There's bolts on the back side. We threw a quick coat of paint on it just to get rid of all the grind marks and make it one color. Not really going to matter after the first storm, but for the time being, looks pretty good. Thanks for watching.